Okay guys, different kind of video today. Not going out looking for records or anything like that. Today is sort of a bucket list thing that I've always wanted to do. Watch this, Sheila. Something that I've always wanted to do, a polar plunge. So today we are at the Belleville Yacht Club, and there is Sheila,
Hi, guys.
the 5-foot assassin. Are you jumping in the water today?
I am not.
You're
I'm
not?
here for moral support.
Yeah, maybe put the palm of your hand up for a second. Special effects will be added. Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
That's good.
So I don't care much for water. No, I'm not a fan of water. I don't even like crossing bridges, and this is a lifelong thing, which greatly stunts our activities to a certain extent. Like, I've always wanted to go to Europe, but I don't think I could fly over the ocean. So last summer, or the summer before, I think, I went swimming in a lake in Belleville, and that was a big step.
Georgia.
I'm sorry, I said Belleville. Yeah. Georgia, and Lake Hartwell. Mm-hmm. So this is another step in that direction. Since I turned 50, I'm like, enough's enough. There's things that I want to do. There's things that we want to do. So today is all about kicking fear right in the hindquarters.
The cojones.
Right in the cojones.
Yes.
So, yeah, polar plunge. I don't know how this is going to go.
You're going to do great.
Yeah, I'm a little bit freaked out right now, but we'll see how it goes. And
he's raising money for
Special Olympics,
which is awesome in itself.
It's a worthy cause. If it goes well, maybe Sheila, the 5-foot assassin, can do like a roundhouse kick off of the dock into the icy waters, like David Lee Roth and jump. Remember?
Well, I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
If you put it that way.
Yeah, if Davey can do it,
you know.
So yeah, different kind of video, but I think it's going to be fun, and again, it's for a worthy cause. So I'm not by no means going to do a moonsault into this water. I've got a banged up knee, so I'm going to ease myself into this, and I'm a little bit freaked out about it, but everything's going to be fine.
I'm proud of him.
We'll see you afterwards when I'm ice cold.
Demons screaming, top of their lungs. Revolver dissolving, palm of my glove. I speak softly, known as honey, honey.
Be looking like Gabby Fly. I came to the beat, walking down the street like my new freak. Yeah, this is how I roll. Animal print pants out control. It's Red Bull with the big ass bra. They like Bruce Lee, but I got the top. Yeah. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. Yeah, this is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Okay, so I did survive the polar plunge at Belleville, Michigan. And it was a good time. They put on a really good event there. Little 50-50, like door raffles. And it's all geared towards charity for the Special Olympics of Michigan. So it is a very worthy cause. So basically what it is, my experience anyway, and being a bit afraid of water, not a bit, being terrified of water. I get down to the dock. Actually, before that, they line you up and you go through this tiki bar that's heated. So that was nice because I was already in like a tank top or whatever and shorts and aqua socks. So I get into the tiki bar and I'm warming up and I'm watching I'm in the first group of 9 or 10. I think I was number 9. And I go down to the dock and I'm watching a group of 3 go in, a group of 2 go in, and they're coming out and they're like freaking out. But before even that, there were some people in the tiki bar that were backing out and they were like, well, now that I'm here and now that I'm confronted with it, I don't want to do it. So people were backing out and I'm like, oh, geez. So I tow up to the dock. I look inside. I can't tell how deep it is. There's a couple of guys in the water. So I'm like, okay, they got a ladder that's touching the bottom and it's coming up out of the water in the corner of the dock so that you can get out of the water, which is great because my knees banged up and there was no like pulling myself awkwardly out of the water. So I needed a ladder. But they had fire rescue there. The fireman tells me, go at your own pace. I said, okay. So I tow up to it and he says, he may have said in retrospect, exhale all of the air out of your lungs. Do like some deep breaths and then exhale. So I think I did the opposite. I took a deep breath, jumped in, and every bit of air, the minute I hit the water, came out of my lungs. And I came down and I touched the bottom, which ended up being about 12 feet deep. I touched the bottom and I could not surface fast enough because I needed to take a breath. So I got up, got to the ladder, and as soon as I get out of the water, I'm shivering because it's cold out. water was 36 degrees and it was 24 degrees outside that day. So I start hyperventilating the minute I get my feet on the dock and I have to go up a hill to a heated tent where you can change into dry clothes. The whole way to the tent, I'm hyperventilating. So I can't catch my breath at all. I get into the tent, sit down, and focus on controlling my breathing, and my breathing returned to normal, and it was fine. But on the way up the hill, I'm looking at my arms. My arms and my legs are forming ice on the way up to the tent. So I'm like, okay, I get hypothermia a little bit. But it wasn't terrible. I think I just kind of did it wrong, and I just one day decided I was going to do this. So there was no planning. There was no, like, some of the guys I talked to said they had been kind of training for it, like taking cold showers. I did none of that. I basically went from our house to jumping into a frozen lake. But now that I've done it, I know what to expect. So I might do it again. And we talked about maybe Sheila doing it too, but we'll see. I think it'd be more fun to see Sheila do it for a first time than me do it for a second time. I've done it, so I'm kind of cool with it, but it was a great experience. Again, all for the Special Olympics Michigan, and that was at the Belleville Yacht Club, and they put on a heck of an event. I don't know how many times they've put on this event. They do it all over Michigan. This just happened to be the nearest and the soonest on the calendar from when I just pulled it out of thin air a few weeks ago and said, I'm going to do this. Anyway, it was a good time. And I survived. So we are gearing up for a trip to Las Vegas. We're leaving for Las Vegas next week. So we have a few videos planned for Las Vegas, and we just booked a trip to Oregon and Washington for later in the summer around Labor Day. So we got some traveling coming up, and I believe there is a Georgia trip in the works in between. So a lot of videos coming up, and thanks as always for watching, and like and subscribe if you don't mind, and we will see you at the next video. Thanks, guys.